What is up again? This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray ball on a budget. And this is HQ Videos for You. And I am coming to you live from potentially one of the craziest, most asinine places on earth, state of Florida, where the coronavirus cases are going up and the masks are coming off. But nevertheless, this is another big Dollar Tree, Dollar Movie video. Again, Dollar Tree is dropping, or they have dropped their Dollar Movies again. And I was very fortunate enough to be able to hit a couple of stores, at like 9 stores in 3 hours. Kind of did a quick morning run and picked up a few things. So a little bit long video, so sit back, have a couple drinks, have a couple smokes, and I'll talk to you on the other end of this video. Okay, not too much in this selection. I'm not finding any Blu-rays, and the DVDs are looking a little dismal here. Not a whole lot. I mean, there's some decent titles here. I have a couple of Night Zero, Her, I love Kubrick, but we have those. Okay, on to the next Dollar Tree. This is the Dollar Tree in Valrico. I usually have a lot better luck here. They usually have more videos and better selection. So let's see what they have in here. Bingo, yes, they have the display out. Let's see what they have. There's some new titles here. Old ones. Mandy Girl. Pretty decent movie. Eden Log. So kind of slow science fiction movie. Here, Signal. I don't remember if I've seen that Signal or not. The movie's called Signal. Sushi Girl, excellent movie. Here. Dark Night, I have that on Blu-ray, haven't watched that yet. High Voltage, haven't watched that. Canyon, beware of that. All those movies of Canyon are bad copies for some reason. Maybe Come Home. The double speak, I got that. The Dollar Tree sales ago. Lady in Black, I have that. Moon Trap, I haven't watched that yet. So I did get a few movies, as you can see out that last stop. Let's see what we have at the next Dollar Tree. And I'm shocked. This is the Bloomingdale one that I give a hard time about never having their movies out, but they do have their movies out, so I have to give them a A- today since they have everything out. And some some Blu-rays here. David Blaine, that was pretty good. Territory 8, haven't seen that. Lady in Black, Night Shift. New titles, a lot of new titles here. A lot of 4. Walter, I just have that on Blu-ray. Jack and Jill. This Rock Show. I got one of those last time. I guess a double segment. Murder Party, I picked that up last time. I haven't watched that yet. Stories from before, not a bad movie. Here. Alright, I actually picked up a couple at that location also, a couple Blu-rays, a couple DVDs, so let's keep it moving. And I had to speed this one up. I'm actually walking to the Dollar Tree, but I get to the Dollar Tree, I see this fool without a mask, so I had to run back to my car and get my mask, so I'm really not used to really leaving the house lately, alone having to go in the stores with masks, so this is me jogging back to the Dollar Tree with my mask on. This Dollar Tree is interesting. It has mostly Blu-rays, not a lot of new DVDs, which is very interesting. Unfortunately, most of these I have, at least the good ones, or at least the ones I'm interested in. I have most of these. But it's just interesting how they vary from store to store. You have some stores that have all DVD and no Blu-ray, and this is mostly Blu-ray with some DVD. There's no really rhyme or reason to it. Oh, Vanquisher, this movie sucked.
Thank you.
Alright, picked up a couple here, and let's head to the next store.
Alright, not too bad for this stop. Only 4 movies, but was actually able to get a Blu-ray in there, so let's go on to the next stop. How you doing?
These look a little slim here. I'm wondering if they actually had their new movies out or not. Sure. A little bit check with the electronic section. Sometimes they have it there, sometimes they might have it in the back, sometimes you might see some boxes and put it on a little bit. There. This way. here. Here. Aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, big motherfucker. That's a shot here to keep. I must keep that body up, guys. Damn. What's over here? I don't see any movies. I don't think they put the movies out yet. Well, I'm happy I have something next door. Let's see what's in Dollar Tree number. I lost count.
Thank you.
And maybe put them in this location. Electronics. Here, probably over the aisle. It's over there. So here we go. Oops. And the videos are down here. And I'm seeing some common titles. The Azaleas over here. Almost out. Almost out. Epic. What movie? Okay.
Just looking, thank you.
Titles I'm finding over here. I already picked up over at Bell Reaper Store. I'm not finding a lot of good reverse title, the new title yet. Oh, thank you.
They put some out in the aisles.
Sure.
And not a whole lot out of this store, but I did get a couple. One I probably got for either resale or trade, or maybe I'll give it away as a gift, because I just don't see this particular Blu-ray that often. But onto a few more, then headed back to the Black Cave.
Very rarely do they have them out front of the store. Usually they have them in the electronics section. Let's see if they have them out. Where this store is kind of notorious for putting them out late also. So they didn't have them out. Yeah, the boxes. There's some more back over there too.
What's that?
Got some more movies over there too.
Oh, did they?
2 more boxes.
Alright, yeah. Did you need this?
No.
Are you to make YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch your videos.
You kidding me? What's your name?
Justin.
Hey.
Yeah, we people post them on
Thank you.
Blu-ray.com or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Decent titles in this one. This Fight, Child's Play. I already have those. Warning Shot. Good title, but I already have most of these.
Okay, I got one other bag, and actually met someone who's actually seen some of my videos in that Dollar Tree, so that was a little surreal. 2 more Dollar Trees and back to the Black Cave.
This location is usually pretty good about putting them out. Okay, they have a display. I don't see any movies. Oh, the boxes are here. Cool. See what they have. And see more of the same titles. Yeah. Not a lot of new stuff. And some cool Blu-rays though. Barbershop, Next Cut, Igor. Most of the stuff I already have though. Gary. Using Blu-rays at the shop. Fortunately, I have most of this stuff.
No Blu-rays in this trip, just a couple of DVDs. Hit one more spot, then back to the bucket.
This location is also notorious for getting their movies out like a day late. So let me look through here. Electronic section. Oddly enough, very rarely do they put theirs down there. Electronic section. They put them wherever, I guess, wherever they have room. Here. Gizmo section. You up here. Here. Where would I hide if I was not up here? On the back somewhere. Yeah. Bingo. Some slightly different titles here. This box. Like more of the titles at the other stores. Balls Out, that seems to be popular.
We are back at the Black Cave. I have my Dollar Tree pickups and actually a couple packages that came in the mail. Let me Wesley snipe these later and I'll put these in a different video. Right now, these are about Dollar Tree. Let me get these out the bags, get these lined up, get these scanned in. Let's get into this. I have everything lined up and ready to be scanned in. Let me scan these bad boys in. We'll go over these one by one and get you guys on your way. I have all 81 movies scanned into my CLZ Movies app, and that's Charlie Lima Zebra CLZ Movies app. And a few of these did not scan in, but I think those are like the Echo Bridge multi-movie sets, so it's no big deal. So let's get into it. We're going to kick it off with a 3-movie collection: Detective D, The Four Heavenly Kings, Young Detective D, Rise of the Sea Dragon, and Detective D and the Mystery of the Phantom Flame. I have these two. I didn't have this one. I had these two on Blu-ray. I think I might actually have one or both of these on 3D, but for $1 I will get the other two just to pick up the 4th one. And Detective D, they're pretty cool. I don't necessarily call them martial arts, I'll call them more martial arts fantasy action movies. So you have three DVDs, Detective D and the four Heavenly Kings, Rise of the Sea Dragon, and the Mystery of the Phantom Flame. And a little inside work, I actually have the Phantasm set. I have Along with the Gods, which I haven't watched yet. Don't have this, Operation C. Endless, very good movie, very different. Have the Monkey King 3. I believe I have Kickboxer, what's that? Retaliation. I don't have these 3. And this is I believe it's a Welgo USA release. Detective D. Next we have an Echo Bridge compilation. This is a weird cover, almost it's backwards. But you have Forever Mine, The Little Shop of Horrors, which I don't know why that would be in a Black Fist movie. Oh well. Jekyll and Hyde and Memory. Interesting. Forever Mine, Jekyll and Hyde, Little Shop of Horrors, and Memory. Very interesting. Black Fist. Don't know what this is about. Anywho, next you go to Black Brigade. You have Billy D. Williams, Richard Pryor. This is a 9-set Echo Bridge joint. I'm not going to name all of them, just get a close-up for you. And I know I had Mean Johnny Barrows, Black Fist, The Final Come Down. The rest of these, like the Joe Louis story, Jackie Robinson story, Klansman, I don't have. Stigma, The Glove. And you have them, what, 1, 2, 3, 5 to a disc. The Black Brigade, an Echo Bridge release. Next we have another Echo Bridge release, House of Darkness, House of Light. A new Conjuring has begun. Actually, we're playing on the theme of the Conjuring movies. And I don't believe I have any of these. A Haunting of Fox Hollow Farm, Haunting Sarah, Cruel Will, The Devil's Partner, and Andrea Parent's Interview, House of Darkness, House of Light. Interesting. And these are all on one disc. Next we have another Echo Bridge 5 action movies. Richard Roundtree, Fred Williamson, Joe Pantoliano, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Dean McDermott. I know all these are different movies out there. I know they're all not in the same movie. But The Spy Killer, The Sweeper, probably have Ed McBain's 87th Precinct, Father's Revenge, and One Down, Two to Go. Spy Killer, The Sweeper. That's all on. One disc. We have another Echo Bridge 4-movie joint. Return to Nim's Island, Standing Up, A Little Game. And what's the last one? A Jack of Red Hearts. I believe I might have Nim's Island. That's pretty much where I got this. Haven't heard of any of these other ones. Echo Bridge, and it's all on one disc. Next we have a triple feature, Jack London, Fiona Dorff, Safe. And I'm pretty sure I have Ride and Executive Target on another one of these Echo Bridge triple features. I haven't watched those two yet. And don't discount these Echo Bridge triple features. There's actually some pretty good ones in here. The last one I saw, I believe it was called In Control, sci-fi movie. Very different, low budget sci-fi. So don't discount these triple features. Safe. Another Echo Bridge triple feature, Asteroid. Nice slipcover here. Final Impact. I also have Project Viper and Dark Breed. And you're going to have the single movie and the double feature on the other. You have the single Asteroid, Final Impact, and Dark Breed, Project Viper as the double feature. Another Echo Bridge triple feature, Deadly Inferno. He looks familiar for some reason. They're new. Nice slip cover here. Fire from Below and The Day the Sky Exploded. These kind of like these sci-fi or USA made for cable TV movies, which I kind of find entertaining. You just have to kind of be in the mood for them. They're fun to watch. Next you have a Blu-ray double feature, Spaghetti Western double feature, The Last Gun and $4 of Revenge. And so far, all these that I've mentioned have been blind buys. Haven't seen any of these. We have a double feature on one Blu-ray. Then we have a triple feature, Scar, Unrated Director's Cut, Terror Trap, and Midnight Movie. I believe I have these two. I don't believe I have Terror Trap. So again, for $1, definitely worth the pickup. And the triple feature. And this is a 4A or 4-acre Phase 4 film release. We have 10.0 Earthquake. The end is near. And this looks like an asylum type. Maybe a tad higher in production value than Asylum, maybe Arc Entertainment. But again, I like these cheesy disaster type movies. Earthquake 10.0. Next, actually got this I think around last year, maybe this time. And when I got it, it was empty. Somebody ganked me. So I knew eventually I'd get it. So Christopher Lloyd, Catherine Isabel, 88, Revenge is All She Has Left. I don't know anything about this. This is a blind buy, but I like Christopher Lloyd from Taxi, and of course from the Back to the Future trilogy with Michael J. Fox, and actually has the movie in it, 88. So I'm assuming this is a revenge type film. Next, I saw this, I don't know if we saw it streaming or if we saw it on DVD. It might have been a Redbox rental. Last time I saw my dad when we were up in Orlando, probably a couple years ago. 1517 to Paris, a Clint Eastwood film. It's interesting, it's suspenseful. I'm not gonna say it's fantastic, but it's interesting, it's definitely worth a watch. 1517 to Paris, based on a true story. And what's interesting, if I recall correctly, Clint Eastwood got the actual guys who did the rescue in the movie, so gotta give them props. Next we have Admission. I've seen this everywhere. $2.50, $3. I wouldn't pick it up. For $1, I'll pick it up. Tina Fey, Paul Rudd, Admission. And I'm assuming this is some kind of romantic comedy. And it was at the French version and the it's French on both sides. So Admission, and this is an E1 release. A lot of E1 ITN releases in this last batch. Mariah Carey, Christmas time's coming up, so nice Christmas movies. All I Want for Christmas Is You, and maybe some that'll be nice. I won't say anything bad against Mariah Carey. 3 Mariah Carey classic Christmas songs. And what is this for? I don't know. I'll check it out. All I Want for Christmas Is My Ex-Husband Decided Selling Out. Oops, that slipped out. Sorry, Mariah Carey. Next I have The American Dream. It's like a drama. So something my wife might like, or maybe on some Sunday afternoon, 15, 20 years from now when I'm digging the craze. So like, I wonder what this is like. The American Dream. It's an Image release. Next we have Danny Trejo. I have a couple Danny Trejo movies in here. Danny Trejo, Vivica Fox, Jay Moore, Clarence Williams III. That sounds familiar. I love Rusty Cundiff, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. One of the funniest movies, independent movies, Fear of a Black Hat. I just think that's just really funny, offbeat humor. He has another one. Can't think of it right now. It'll come to me though. But he's from the creators of Tales from the Hood and Tales from the Hood 2, American Nightmares. So this looks interesting, especially since Rusty is involved with this. I'm a fan of Rusty. Next, I'll Take Your Dead. Death is knocking at your door. Yeah, motherfucker, you can't come in, not my door. I'll Take Your Dead, and this is a Scream release. And I used to get somewhat excited when I saw Scream release. I thought that was some kind of seal of approval, it'd be a halfway decent movie. Not always. Not always. So Scream Shout, they do a lot of great horror. They do a couple of bullshit stuff too, so hopefully this is decent. It looks interesting. I'll Take Your Dead. Next, American Poltergeist, The Curse of Lilith Ratchet. Ratchet, interesting. I saw that on another show, a show called Ratchet. A classic gory haunting you don't want to miss. So I love horror pictures. It's an I-10 E1 release. It looks interesting, it looks entertaining. American Poltergeist. Next, Apocalypse Road. Looks like an apocalyptic kind of action film or adventure possibly. Don't recognize any of the names. Run, Fight, Survive. And this is a Wild Eye release. I've just recently kind of put on the Wild Eye. I'm thinking they're kind of like the Asylum. I don't know if Wild Eye was a UK or England produced company, but the few Wild Eye movies I've seen, I think they were English actors. But low budget, interesting, sometimes entertaining, sometimes not movies. Apocalypse Road. Next we have Mario Van Peebles, Ryan Guzman, and probably the only ones I recognize in there. What could go wrong? And I don't know if this is an action or a comedy. Since it's Mario, I don't know, Mario is known to not to do so much comedy. I'm assuming this is some kind of action. Armed. And nice little slipcover. Next we have the Bad Boys of Comedy with P. Diddy, Sean Combs. I'm not even sure if I've heard of this or not. It's an HBO, and the name of the comics. See, I don't recognize any of these comics, so hopefully they don't suck. Gotta say, To Disjoint. Nice little booklet. Bad Boys of Comedy, and this is season 2. So actually they must have done somewhat well to go through it, get a season 2. Next, I've seen a lot of people pick this up on their YouTube videos. Big Bad Wolves. I believe I have this on DVD on like a multi-set, but I was looking for this on Blu-ray. I'm guessing this is a werewolf picture, I'm guessing, or a slasher film. So looking forward to checking this out. Big Bad Wolves. It's a Magnolia release. Black Magic, inspired by a true story. Kelly Brook. Evil seeps within the walls. Looks interesting. Looks like another possession story. This is a Phase 4 release. Nice little slipcover. Is this Phase 4? It looks like it, possibly. Looks like their logo. Black Magic. I haven't seen this, another blind buy. Next we have Banished. Greenville has a deadly secret. Nobody is innocent. So I'm guessing this may be a suspense horror. Looks like another Phase 4 possibly release. Nice little slipcover. Banished. Next we have another magnet release, BKO Bangkok Knockout, from the director of Born to Fight. I believe that's a Jet Li film. And hopefully this is decent action. The last female action movie I saw was like The Vanquisher. That was so boring. It was a bunch of little tiny Asian women with large breasts posing with guns. It was horrible, horrible movie. Avoid that if you can. BKO Bangkok Knockout. I got this on DVD. Haven't seen this. Gordon Liu and Pitbull. Why Gordon Liu and Pitbull together? Odd. don't know. Nice little slip cover. Got the Blu-ray. And I'm hoping this is entertaining. I'm not expecting any kind of Academy Award performances, but hopefully it's entertaining. Maybe some decent MMA or maybe some decent martial arts. Blood Money. Next we have Bride of Scarecrow. And I believe I have a Scarecrow movie, or one or two. Another E1 ITN release. Bride of Scarecrow. Broken. Hard-hitting slice of darkness. Again, another blind buy. I-10 E1 release. Looks like a suspense, maybe a little horror. Broken. Cold Skin. This looks like an adventure, maybe a man-hunting type movie. I don't recognize any of the names. Ray Stevenson, David Oakes, Aura Garrido. It's a Sony release. Looks like a horror. Huh, looks interesting. I think that's why I picked it up. And kind of a plain DVD. Cold Skin. We have Chris Rock, The Best of Volume 1 and Volume 2. And I got one of the volumes, I believe, at the last Blu-ray pickups. So now I have both of them, I believe. I believe I got this one. But you nice little slip cover for the set. This one with the chapters. And Volume 2 with Chris Rock's Taxi Driver Confessions and the chapters. So the best of Chris Rock. Darkness Reigns. My man Casper Van Dien. If you've been wondering what he's been doing for the past 10 years, he's been making C movies on really unknown, I shouldn't say unknown, but small distributors such as Wild Eye. So the devil always wants his due. So looks interesting. I'm sure getting Casper Van Dien is probably the biggest thing in their budget, probably. I don't know, it could be decent though, so let me stop. Darkness Reigns. Okay, next we have Dead Mine, and I believe he was in Raid, the Thai action film, and it might be from the producers of Raid. I believe it took a lot, two martial arts pictures. So hopefully this will be halfway decent. And this is the X-Rated release. I was pretty geeked to get this. I'm a fan of David Blaine. I like his style of street magic, illusions, whatever to call it. Really cool slip cover, raised printing right here. And it's a 2 DVD set. I guess that's him as a kid. Nice haircut, dude. And that's him, probably somewhere ridiculously high up. And the 2 DVD set. And I'll definitely buy this. I'll pay $1 for this. I'll buy that for $1. David Blaine. Next we have Dino Croc. I don't know if past, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago I was just watching all these crazy shark movies, really cheesy shark movies, Crocozilla, so these are fun if you're in the mood for it. Dino Croc. Who is this? Who releases this? And this is a Buena Vista release. Buena Vista. I don't know if I can get a close up of that. Isn't that Disney? Or some kind of subsidiary of Disney? I don't know. What is that? I don't know. Dino Croc. Next we have Dystopia. Kill the Past, Save the Future. I've heard that before. It's an E1 ITN release. I'm a firm believer if you forget the past, you're doomed to repeat it. Dystopia. Next we have Casper Van Dien again in Fire Twister. There's Nowhere to Hide. And this is an ITN E1 release. And I fuck with Casper Van Dien. He is entertaining, the actor. So again, they're fun, like USA, made for TV, made straight to DVD movies. Fire Twister. A Blu-ray, Eyes of My Mother, filmed by Nicholas Pesky. Hands down one of the best horror films of the year. I'm so sick of hearing that. I would love to say yes, that was one of the best horror films, but no, I cannot say that as of yet. Probably the last really creepy horror movie I've seen in a while was Hereditary. And that was really just kind of a couple really bizarre scenes that really kind of resonated in my head. My wife has a completely other scene that freaks her out in that movie. Eyes of My Mother. And this is a magnet release. Looks like some black and white or something. Interesting. Next we have Harvey Keitel. It's looking a little old there. When we say and Harvey Keitel, you can probably guarantee you might see him maybe 5 minutes in a scene, if that. I mean, throughout the whole movie, maybe 30 seconds in a scene. First we take Brooklyn. Hopefully this is a decent, I'm assuming it's kind of a suspense, maybe cops and robbers type of movie, or band of thieves type of movie. And this is a 4 digital media. Okay, I'm gonna call this phase 4. 4 digital media. The logos look very similar, biting off each other's logo. Next we have Freak Show. Only person I really know is Laverne Cox and Bette Midler. Laverne Cox from Orange is the New Black, and Bette Midler because she's just been around so goddamn long. And this is a Shout release. And I'm assuming this has something to do with cross-dressing or gender fluid or whatever you wish. To be honest, most of that stuff I really don't understand. To the frame of thought. You do you, as long as you're not fucking with anybody else. More power to you. Freak Show. Next we have Ed Harris, Michael Pena, Eva Longoria, and I'm not familiar with Amy Madigan, but I'm a fan of Ed Harris and Michael Pena. Frontera. The Truth is the Only Justice. Heard that before. It's a Magnolia release. Frontera. I don't know if you can see outside. Let me see it again. It's raining again. As long as it's not hurricaning, we're okay. Back to the movies. We have The Gangster, Oh, this is the movie I was thinking of. That's from the producers of Chocolat and Ong Bak 2 and The Bodyguard 2, which I'm not that familiar with, I don't think. Deliciously dark, wild, gory, taunt, and entertaining. So Magnet usually has some pretty decent releases, so I'm hoping this is a good one. Again, I think of that movie Vanquisher with little cute Vietnamese girls with big breasts, with big guns. That movie was horrible. I believe that was a Magnet release. So it might be a 50-50 shot on this. The Gangster. Next we have Global Meltdown. Lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way. My interpretation. Nice little slipcover. And who releases this? Castle Films, Cine Films, One Films. I don't have my glasses on, so I really can't tell. So I have my glasses or my contacts. Global Meltdown. I'm sure when I do the editing, it's like, it's right there, fool. Can't you see? No, I can't see. Okay, again. Global Meltdown. Next, we have a National Geographic, which I love these, especially on Blu-ray, because the colors always pop in it. Great, vivid pictures. Really kind of great if you're maybe cleaning the house or just not necessarily watching something, but you want to watch something, you kind of get the drift. I love these. Great Migrations, National Geographic. That's a 2-disc set. There's some walruses. These some type of sponges, I guess. And those wildebeest. The Great Migrations. Next we have Sally Field. Hello, my name is Doris. I'm assuming it's kind of a comedy. It's a Sony release. Hello, my name is Doris. Next we have Hornet, and this is an asylum, and they don't even try to hide. They're biting off the Transformers. So I'm just curious to see how bad this really is. It's asylum release off of MVD Visual. MVD Visual release, the Asylum Home Entertainment. Hornet. Next one, Hostage, Comply or Die. I don't know if this is kind of a torture or just a hostage type film. Echo Bridge release. Hostage. Another Magnet release, I Saw the Devil. And I'm assuming this is a Korean or Asian film. Lee Young-hun, Choi Min-sik, and Kim Ji-woon. A masterpiece in its genre. You won't soon forget it. Pray for Revengeance. So it looks interesting. And it's Korean, and it does have English. It is dubbed in English. I Saw the Devil. And Igor, Blu-ray DVD, animation. And this is MGM release. And yeah, the voices of John Cusack, Molly Shannon, Jay Leno, John Cleese of Monty Python, who I'm a fan of. And you have the Blu-ray and the DVD. Igor. We have my man Danny Trejo. I swear he does so many movies. He must be the Latino Samuel Jackson. I have to see him in like 2 or 3 different movies every year. When you don't know who to trust, sleep with both eyes open. you're lying about that. This is an I-10 E1 release. I'm guessing this is somewhat of a suspense thriller. The Insomniac with Danny Trejo. We got another one of these lake monsters, Jurassic crocodile type of movies, Jurassic Predator. They said it was extinct. Obviously they were wrong. I-10 E1 release. It's back with a vengeance. I do like these crazy things, eating up little crazy teenagers and young adults. Jurassic Predator. This is a cult classic that I've never seen. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Heard a lot about it. Have not seen this. For $1, I'll take a shot at the dark for this. MGM release. You have the Blu-ray and a nice little booklet. I like these little booklets. I actually have several of these. A nice little artwork to go on with it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Next we have Lake Fear 3. I didn't know there was a Lake Fear 1 and 2. But have the nice slip cover. Another I-10 E1 release. I'm assuming this is a horror on a lake type of flick. Get another blind buy. Lake Fear number 3. Lazarus Apocalypse. Found this very interesting. There's another movie, Lazarus something. But the cover looks almost identical. Like they're trying to play on the popularity of that film. At the end of the human race. So I don't know if this is a zombie or an apocalyptic type of film. Another E1 I-10 release. Lazarus Apocalypse. It might be Lazarus Project I'm thinking of, or something to that effect. Lost and Found. It's kind of an adventure. It's a family adventure type film. Jason Patrick sounds familiar. Adventure in Stockholm, that name sounds somewhat familiar. It's a Sony release. It's a regular clear, well, reflective DVD. Lost and Found. Another doll horror picture, creepy doll movie, Mandy the Haunted Doll. Evil has been created again. This time in Mandy. It's an I-10 E1 release. Mandy. We have a Thai movie, Muay Thai Warrior, The Last Samurai meets Ong Bak 2. And this is a Well Go USA release. Something it's kind of like a blood sport, Thai blood sport type movie, Muay Thai Warrior. Next we have a horror, Night Shift, that nobody I've ever heard of. Nice slip cover. It's a Green Flash release, never heard of that. And the plain DVD, Night Shift, Green Flash, Blue Shadow Films. Never heard of them. We have The Odds, and I just like the cover of this. That looks off the chain. What are you willing to lose for $1 million? $1 million doesn't really go as far as it used to. And blind buy, I don't know anyone in here, but this is very interesting. The Odds. The Other Side, a film by Greg Bishop, a slam dance release. Never heard that. Fear the Reapers, Slam Dance on the Road. Never heard of that. Illumination. That sounds familiar. But this looks like, I guess, a horror type film. A Cold Day in Hell. The Other Side. Next I have Ouija House, Tara Reid, Dee Wallace, and I believe that's it. I'm assuming you have a Ouija board and a house and horror, and some stupid kids messing with the Ouija. You got a brother, they got you caught up, homie. Ouija House. Next we have Paranormal Abduction. I believe he was in the show The Wire. I'm not positive. Ed Furlong from The Terminator, and I don't recognize anyone else. Paranormal Abduction. Every nightmare has a victim. And again, this is another ITN E1 release. I do like their artwork on their disc. Paranormal Abduction. Next we have Paradox, and I can remember seeing this at Big Lots for like $3 or $4 for the DVD. I'm like, yeah, I must be out your mind. But for $1, I will definitely pick it up. I know Tony Jaa. The other guys I'm not that familiar with. IP Man Trilogy, from the directors of the IP Man Trilogy, Paradox. And I'm assuming this is a kind of a Thai action film. And let's see, I don't have Ip Man 4 yet. And Hiya, another streaming channel. Hiya, the martial arts channel. Get Paradox, and this is a Will Go USA release, I believe. Next we have Pumpkinhead, which I thought I had, but I do not. Collector's edition. Classic horror, MGM release, Pumpkinhead, and we have Halloween right around the corner, so I might be popping this in next month. We have another martial arts movie, One-Armed Swordsman vs. 9 Killers, and it's the Shaw Brothers Legend Collections. And interesting Netflix documentary on the Shaw Brothers. Very interesting on how they get their films and how they treated their actors and how they produce so many movies, like exponentially, just one after the other. One-Armed Swordsman versus 9 Killers. And this is a Shaw Brothers release, I'm guessing, on this. Next we have Maroon 5, Walmart Soundcheck. I like the lead singer. I can't think of his name right now. Levine. He has a unique voice. I know he did it with Kanye. Maroon 5. Next we have Red Island. I believe this is a suspense or maybe horror film. I'm not sure who released this. The Stardust Picture. Red Island, another blind buy. Next we have Secrets in the Walls. They Are Not Alone. Looks like another suspense thriller. This was the Vestron or Vivendi Entertainment. She looks familiar, like I've seen her in some movies before. Secrets in the Walls. Next we have Sinkhole. It's another action kind of disaster movie. Nice little raised print on the slipcover. Sinkhole, the earth will open. Another E1 release. Oops. Sinkhole. Next we have South Shaolin Master Parts 1 and Part 2 in the tradition of Jet Li. And this is, looks like one of maybe Shaw Brothers releases. Can't really see. And this is all on one disc. South Shaolin Master, South Side Shaolin Master. Then we have a Blu-ray. Jason Lee, Robert Patrick, Faison Love, Katie Sackhoff, not familiar with Milo. Tell, I'm guessing maybe it's a grifter movie, possibly. Orion Pictures, and it's just the Blu-ray. Tell. Next we have another horror picture, Tell Me How I Die. And again, Blind Buy, no one I know, but another ITN E1 release. A killer movie. Also paranormal killer, possibly. Tell Me How I Die. Territory 8. Looks like another apocalyptic, possibly an Asian Korean apocalyptic film. Territory 8. There is No Escape. Again, another E1 ITN release. Territory 8. This one just is dumb as crazy as hell. I had to pick it up for $1. Trailer Park Shark. Trailer Trash and Shark. It's a win-win. Tara Reid is the only person I know. They're gonna need a bigger trailer. It's an ITN E1 release. Trailer Park Shark. That looks fun. I've seen some DVD plenty of time. This will probably be something my wife will watch. Joaquin Phoenix, Gwyneth Paltrow, Vanessa Shaw, Two Lovers, romance drama. Right up my wife's alley. Two Lovers. Zachary Quinto I know from Heroes and from, of course, Spock and Star Trek. We'll Never Have Paris. I'm assuming it's a romantic comedy. Orion Picture. We'll Never Have Paris. The last two, The Yankles and The Big Winning, a Magnolia release. Looks like some kind of documentary. Looks interesting. I like my documentaries, if they're interesting. Yankles. And this, I know I have it on a multi-disc. I don't know if I have it on a single disc or not, so just make sure I picked up for $1. Your Neighbors, Your Friends and Neighbors, very surreal, dark kind of comedy. Ben Stiller, who else? Jason Patrick. And I know the faces, not necessarily the names here. It's a Focus release. I remember watching this a while ago. Dark movie, if my memory serves me correct. But this is my September Dollar Tree pickups. You know what time it is. Let me get the artwork and the plastic cases separated, and we'll finish up. I'll get you guys on your way. Yes, hold on. We are at that part of the video again. I have everything broken down, the DVDs and the Blu-rays, the DVD cases, the Blu-ray cases, and I have the artwork ready to go. I appreciate your patience and hanging out with me. As usual, like, share, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers ASAP. If nothing else, give me the big thumbs up. Doesn't hurt a bit. Other than that, be the best of your past, be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Peace.